Anyone checked about the concept of virtual objects, guys? Anyone got a time to check it? Now you should able to understand what are the concept is being given in the blocks, guys. It will not be more than this. You may find some different annotations, but most of the annotations which we use or we already discussed it.
Can you just tell us some bullet points on CDS views, like associations we need to use, DCLs, and virtual objects, conversions, and some functions? Like, so these kind of questions we will expect, right?
Yeah,
So
basically the first, whenever they comes with then guys, interview point of view, see, there are people say that we worked in HANA, but nobody works HANA pure like and completely HANA developing everything on top of CDS. Okay, so that depends how they go with then questionnaires. So if they work specifically on the CDS, guys, people who are interviewed do, if they do specifically on the CDS, they will first ask with the VDM types. Okay, what are the VDM types it has been available? What is mean by that? Okay, VDM types we have discussed it, like on virtual data models, basic, composite, consumption. Okay, so when you will write basic, when you will write consumption, composite, and what happens when you write consumption? What is the difference between these three types? So we have discussed, when you're writing any CDS on top of basic table, core database table, then we call it as basic. On top of basic, composite. Composite can be on top of another composite, that's fine. Okay, and when it is exposing to the final, we assume this is a final layer as per my requirement, then we'll write a consumption. Consumption can be on top of basic or composite. Okay,
only consumption can be exposed as a report.
it is not like exposed as report. It is for final layer. Yeah, see, composite. If you want to expose as a report, there is another annotation that you need to use, consumption followed by query. Yes, consumption followed by query, that's what we used it. When I use consumption followed by query, these two annotations should be used if I want to use CDS as a report. Okay, if I want to use as a report, if I specify query, then subsequent layer should be cube. It should be on the top of cubes here. It should be on top of cube. So this is a different analytical queries. This comes under analytical queries. The previous one, which is a simple CDS, okay, regular CDSs. Now it is acting like an analytical queries, acting like a reportings, acting like an regular CDS. This type of things. Is it clear?
VDM types. Okay.
Okay, VDM. Now this is a cube. See here, analytical queries cube. Okay, now what are the performance elements in the CDS? So these three are the performance guys. Okay, data object uses data class, transactional, size category, service quality. These three annotations are related to performance. Okay, it improves the performance of the CDS at the time of execution. Guys, when you execute the CDS, you can activate your trace. Still you can activate your trace. It will traced in ST05 guys. How you do regular ABAP trace, CDS can also be done. Okay, try one thing. Okay, create a CDS without these annotations and add these annotations to your CDS. You will see difference in the time in ST05. The execution of the CDS will be, there will be in the difference in the time. Okay, just activate your trace and start executing the CDS. It will record guys. CDS also uses database layer, but still it's related to SAP. Okay, so this is one thing. Okay, this is related to performance, and the main question comes with an association guys. Main question comes with an associations. Okay, what is an association? Okay, how can you use an associations? Is it preferred? Which type of preferred? Is joins are preferred, associations are preferred? Obviously association. Okay, so what are the benefits? Like we can expose the complete structure. It acts like a left outer join. We can use the runtime conditions on the associations. All these things can be specified guys. Okay, associations act like a left outer join. First thing, when you compare with the data retrieval, it acts like a left outer join, but it acts only if you are utilizing any field of that, then only it is going to hit the database. Otherwise, it is not going to hit the database. That is the advantage of association. Okay. Fine. Now, if you use this association, for example, just giving an heads up use. Okay. In this particular series, I used 1, okay, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, all association I used and projected all these 5. Okay, all these 5. Now I just use an OData publish true. I just use an OData publish true. Now I can, when I use in the OData publish true means it may be used by third-party system or it may be used by any of the our Fiori developer, something, okay, for designing app. All these associations will be available to him, guys. All this association will be available to him. Okay, so no need to use field by field. If this particular has 100 fields, I can't use 100 fields in my CDS. It is very difficult. So simply I created an association that he has an option to use any one of any field up from that based on any condition you already defined. So you just using the fields of it. Okay. So just they will ask.
Using means he can able to access that in all the fields from that particular.
Yes. Field? Whatever that you associated and projected it, he can access all the fields. See here, for example, just. Yeah,
see here example, we directly projected the complete association, so we can projected that field by as well, right?
Yes, we can project field by. Then what you are doing? You are doing limitation of it. There is no use of association. That's your wish. Okay, it is not like you should not do it. That's your wish. Okay, for example, if I execute it, this is the CDS and we created a service for this. Now see here entities. When I go to entities, okay, now these all are association. From where it is coming? It is coming from one of the CDS which I used. Okay, this is one of the CDS which I used, I_sales document, and here in this it has projected this all CDS. See here, it has projected this many CDS. All these are visible there. Okay, additional data group 1, group 2, group 3. See, when I execute it, all these are getting available to the third party front end user like Fiori developer. No need to, you can use these particular things simply for one required field. No need to depend, okay, for all things. See here, I_customer will be available as a part of things. Let's see, I_customer. It is gone. So these all things CDS, nothing but it's coming from the associations, guys. Nothing we have done it. So that way, that is the advantage of association. Simply, okay, I want a supplier data. Yes, you can use it. Okay. Or for example, I'll just select my own CDS. I'll just give it. This is my direct CDS now. I'm just using it. Now executing it. What happens is you'll get some data. That's fine. Just I'm showing here.
Only those fields which are projected on that button.
Yeah, only fields that are projected. Now see here, what happens is, see here, these are all the data which are being projected. Okay, so on top of that, you can access the associations which are projected on top of this also. A third party can see this. Okay, so likewise, the advantage of association is providing provision for flexibility, not restricting by field. Okay. So this is things the association comes and they will ask some about functions, the used case statement, and these all things, summation. When you go with an aggregations, we do group by, all these things they will ask it, guys. Depends. Okay. You will not expect much questions, but they will ask how do you achieve this requirement. Okay. If you want to achieve one requirement, guys, don't first design the thing using CDS. Don't think like it can be achieved in single CDS. No, I may require to create to achieve my one type of report program. I may need to require to create at least sometimes 10 CDS also, guys, depending. Okay, one layer I'll create it. Okay, one set of data I got it. Based on this, I will create. Based on this 3 layers, I'll create. I'll combine all 3 layers in 4th CDS. I'll get some consolidated data. You need to think of that way of architecture. It may be composite, all doesn't matter. Okay, only thing is final layer should be query consumption and subsequent layer should be cube. Prior to that layers, whatever CDS you write doesn't matter.
So do you think can we achieve that? I mean, if you want to create some report, by using some loops and all these kind of things.
Everything can be done.
That
Everything can be done. 90% of requirements will be done by CDS, guys. 90% of requirements. Okay, if you see your standard, also all reportings will be on the CDS itself. Okay, most of the requirements. Any questions still?
Yeah, that's fine.
So guys, even you search in that any of your site documentation, you will not get more than this. As per my knowledge, based on real-time experience, I have covered all the concepts. Okay, that's just only thing is you need to practice and explore the things. With this, you can easily understand any of the concept provided by any of blocks. Don't worry about new annotations which you see. Don't worry about annotations. Understand the concept. That's it. What it is does. Okay, we have n number of annotations. It's very difficult. Thousands of annotations, which is useful for us, which we made. Some are not at all useful for us. Okay.
Annotation is nothing but a function, right? So
Annotations is nothing but some annotations controls the properties. These all things are specifies the properties. Okay, annotations are nothing but these.
Underlying is some functions will be executed.
Yes. It is like header level annotation, field level annotation. We already see in the field level annotations here. These are our field level annotations. This is header level annotations. Okay.
Mostly field level, we used to use that search helps, right?
Yeah, search helps, summation in the cube. We should aggregation operation. These all things we have to sum, right? So that we specify the field level. Okay, reference object we specified in the reference object also, right? Okay. In this particular cube, we specified a reference unit of measure like this. Okay, aggregation sum, all these things. This is a field level annotation. Okay. Just I'm giving an thing, guys. You can try. There is an option called formula. Okay. There is one syntax called formula, which you can use only in consumption. You can use only in consumption, which is of type query. Okay. So try with this. Try once, search for this. If it doesn't get it, I'll show you. Okay. There is a concept called formula. You can write calculations. Okay. And there is an option concept called virtual elements. Yesterday also I specified virtual elements where you can use external function modules as a part of field for field level. Okay, for one field I want to get based on some function module. Yes, you can use a concept of virtual elements. Once you use it, it will create a class. In the class, you can use whatever the code you want it. Okay, just explore on this particular concepts, guys. Okay. So this is the virtual elements is a new concept, guys. Okay. Formula is okay. Just like one of the calculations we done is like an addition, subtraction, concatenate, all these things. This formula is one of the things which we can do is a part of consumption. Okay. Guys, basically, whenever you create a CDS, I just giving a brief. So don't restrict your CDS to single requirement or limited to that particular. Don't try to achieve everything in one CDS. Just write CDS in such a way that okay, first CDS get all the data, means base data, create all associations and create associations in this, but do not use any direct fields. It may take some time, guys. Okay, associations and followed by and this particular CDS. Okay, now create one more CDS2 on top of CDS1. Okay, top of CDS1. Now use this as news base fields and association fields here and association fields, guys. Like this you need to this and followed by and final CDS consumption CDS3 minimum. This is the minimum to minimum requirement, guys. Okay, minimum to minimum. Do not use immediately the association and association. You can use it, but not a recommended way. Is a designing is depends on your requirement. See, you can create a report, ALV report in any manner. Okay, what is the recommendations that we have to follow? Okay, guys.
Yeah.
So just tomorrow we'll discuss how to write a utilize the CDS as a part of our regular select, and how to access the fields of associations in the regular select. Fields of association in regular select, that we'll see as a part of select statement. It's just 5 to 10 minutes, guys. And we'll move to next concept, AMDP, guys, tomorrow. Okay, compared to CDS, AMDPs are very simple. Seriously, AMDPs doesn't have any annotations or anything. It just is regular class and method, is class and select statements. That's it. Only thing is way of writing procedure is writing different.
Yes.
Okay.
Okay.
Fine, guys. So
Yes.
let's meet tomorrow. Yep.